Imagine a room where two men sit across from each other on a tatami mat. Between them, steam rises from a cast-iron kettle. It is a tea ceremony, a ritual of absolute peace and precision. The host moves with fluid, practiced grace. The guest smiles, nods, and speaks polite words of gratitude. To an ordinary observer, this is a scene of friendship. But the host knows with absolute certainty that the guest intends to betray him. He does not know this because he is a mind reader. He does not know this because he has spies. He knows it because he saw the guest's thumb twitch against the porcelain cup when the topic of loyalty was mentioned. He heard the microsecond pause before the laughter. He saw the ghost in the room, the truth that was screaming while the mouth was lying. You walk through your life blind. You believe the words people say to you. You believe the masks they wear. You think that because a man shakes your hand and smiles, he is your ally. You think that because a woman says she is fine, she is actually fine. This blindness is not a lack of intelligence. It is a lack of attention. You are so consumed by your own thoughts, your own anxiety, and your own desire to be liked that you miss the reality standing right in front of you. You are looking, but you are not seeing. In the brutal world of the samurai, blindness was not just a social disadvantage. It was a death sentence. To survive a duel or a court filled with political vipers, a warrior had to master the art of observation. Miyamoto Musashi, the sword saint, described this in the Book of Five Rings. He made a distinction between two types of sight, ken and kan. Ken is seeing with the physical eyes. It is registering movement, color, and shape. It is superficial. Anyone with working eyes has ken. Kan, however, is seeing with the mind.
It is the ability to perceive the essence of things, to see the invisible intention behind the visible action. Musashi wrote, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. This is the skill you lack." This is the skill that transforms you from a victim of circumstance into a master of your environment. When you operate only with ken, you are easily deceived. A man can dress in a suit, speak with confidence, and rob you blind. A friend can promise you the world while holding a knife behind his back. But when you operate with kan, you stop listening to the noise and you start reading the signal. You become the ghost in the room, the observer who sees everything but reveals nothing. The first truth of human nature you must accept is this: people cannot help but reveal themselves. The human nervous system is not designed to keep secrets. It takes an immense amount of cognitive energy to maintain a lie or a mask. The brain has to suppress the truth while constructing the fabrication. This creates leakage. The truth leaks out through the hands, the feet, the tone of voice, and the eyes. Most people never spot these leaks because they are too busy projecting their own ego. When you are talking to someone, you are usually thinking about what you are going to say next. You are wondering if you look good. You are wondering if they like you. You have abandoned your post. The warrior empties his mind. He becomes a mirror. When you remove your own ego from the equation, the other person's ego becomes high definition. Let us establish a protocol for this observation. It begins with the hands. The hands are the servants of the brain. When a man is confident and honest, his hands are usually visible and relaxed. They illustrate his words naturally. When a man is deceiving, or when he is hiding a threat, the hands become agitated. Watch for the hands disappearing into pockets. Watch for the thumbs being hidden inside the fist, a primal sign of insecurity and self-protection. Watch for the grooming gestures, brushing lint off a shirt that isn't dirty, touching the neck, adjusting a watch. These are self-soothing behaviors. The brain is stressed by the lie, so it orders the hands to comfort the body. If the words say, "I am confident," but the hands are picking at a fingernail, believe the hands. Next, you must learn to listen to the music, not the lyrics. Words are cheap, words are calculated, but the tone, the pitch, and the speed of the voice are driven by the autonomic nervous system. When a person is lying or hiding hostility, their vocal cords often tighten. The pitch may rise slightly, or they might start speaking faster, trying to bury the lie in an avalanche of information. There is a technique called the silence trap. When you suspect someone is not showing you their true face, stop talking. Look them in the eyes, maintain a neutral expression, and say nothing. Most people are terrified of silence. It makes them feel naked. If they are hiding something, they will rush to fill that silence. They will over-explain. They will make a joke. They will give you the piece of information they were trying to withhold just to break the tension. The warrior is comfortable in the silence. He uses it as a spotlight. You must also observe how people handle power, specifically small power. A man's character is not revealed when he is talking to his boss or someone he needs something from. In those situations, everyone is an actor. Character is revealed when he talks to the waiter, the cleaner, or the driver. Watch the man who is charming to you but snaps his fingers at the server. Watch the man who becomes a tyrant the moment he is given a tiny bit of authority. He is showing you his true face. He is showing you that his kindness is transactional.
If he treats those beneath him with contempt, rest assured that the moment you are of no use to him, he will treat you the same way. The eyes are the final gate. Musashi warned against staring fixedly at the opponent's eyes as it can be distracting, but in a social context, eye contact is data. You are looking for deviations. The liar knows that looking away is a sign of lying, so often they will overcompensate. They will hold eye contact for too long without blinking. It feels unnatural. It feels predatory. This is the hard stare of someone trying to force you to believe them. Conversely, look for the scan. When a person feels unsafe or is planning an exit, either from the conversation or the relationship, their eyes will constantly dart to the doors, the windows, or their phone. They are physically present, but their survival instinct is already plotting a route of escape. If you are pouring your heart out to someone and their eyes are scanning the room, stop talking. You are speaking to a corpse. Their spirit has already left. Applying this code requires you to kill your own naivety. You have been raised to be polite. You have been raised to give people the benefit of the doubt. While this is virtuous in theory, in practice, it leaves you exposed. You must understand that you can be polite while being paranoid. You can smile, shake hands, and drink the tea, all while cataloging every micro-expression that tells you this person is a snake. This is not about becoming cynical. It is about becoming accurate. It is about protecting your energy and your future. How many times have you been betrayed and later said, "I had a bad feeling about him from the start"? That bad feeling was your con. It was your subconscious picking up on the leaks that your conscious mind ignored. You suppressed it because you didn't want to seem judgmental. Never suppress it again. When you master the art of Kan-Ken, you become the ghost in the room. You are there, but you are untouchable. You navigate office politics, family dynamics, and dangerous streets with a map that no one else can see. You spot the aggression before the punch is thrown. You spot the disloyalty before the contract is signed. You spot the sorrow behind the smile and offer help before it is asked for. This power comes with a price. The price is that you will see things you do not want to see. You will see the insecurity in your father. You will see the envy in your best friend. You will see the desperation
in your boss. It can be a lonely path, seeing the world in high definition while everyone else is watching the puppet show. But this is the burden of the warrior. It is better to walk alone with your eyes wide open than to march in a crowd with your eyes shut. Awareness is your shield. Awareness is your sword. The arrow that kills you is always the one you did not see coming. Open your eyes. Look past the mask. See the ghost. And never let them catch you sleeping.